been thinking about my friend a lot since I made the video about the passing of his partner and him reaching out to me for advice. Because when everything changes, the world starts asking questions that love alone can't answer. Not because love isn't real, but because love isn't always what the system recognizes in that moment. Not a day goes by that I don't think about everything he's having to carry now, having to face what needed to be done without authority to do it. If you're new here, hi, I'm Vicki. I have spent decades working in healthcare administration and what feels like a lifetime as a family caregiver. And I've seen how quickly these things unfold and how often people are left trying to make decisions in the middle of them. Not because anybody did anything wrong, but because the questions come up before the answers are all in place. In some moments, you can't speak for yourself, and decisions have to be made. Who gets to talk to the doctor? Who they're allowed to listen to? Heck, even who's allowed in the room to listen or even visit you. This is one of those situations where everything I just talked about becomes very real, very fast. These are questions that can get answered ahead of time in different ways. A healthcare power of attorney answers who can speak to the doctors and make medical decisions for you. And when your wishes are written down in something like an advance directive or a living will, no one has to guess what you want. The person you've chosen already knows and isn't making rushed decisions in a moment of crisis. And a HIPAA authorization decides who's allowed access to your information at all. And in other moments, you're still here and you can't manage what life is asking of you. Bills, taxes, finances, these things don't wait. This is another one of those situations where people usually don't think about it until they're already in it. That's what a durable power of attorney is for. It answers a different question. Who can handle legal and financial matters if you can't? And in some situations, someone is trying to hold their life together and they can't access what you've built together. They can't access the bank account, can't manage the home, can't even log into systems that keep daily life running. Not because they don't belong there, but because they aren't recognized there. Because love doesn't automatically translate into access to accounts, property, or systems that are legally tied to someone else. This is where planning for access matters, making sure the right person can reach what they need to, when they need to. And in other moments, someone's left asking, what happens now? This is a different kind of question entirely. One about who receives what you've left behind and who you trust to carry out your final wishes. That's where a will comes in. It answers that question. These aren't steps and they're not a sequence. They're just different moments that require different answers. And if those answers aren't there, they get answered for you. We're grateful my in-laws had most of these documents, so some of the questions were answered when they were both incapacitated with dementia. So we weren't left scrambling trying to do everything. If you love someone, this is how you make sure they're not left guessing or shut out from being there for you or receiving what you intended for them. It's how you age on your terms and love on purpose. If you're realizing you don't have the answers written down yet, I have a playlist titled Estate Planning 101 that tells you what all of these documents do for you. And I'll leave a link to it in the description and the pinned comment below. I've also put together an estate planning guide that you can download to help you organize your thoughts before speaking with an attorney. I'll leave a link to that in the pinned comment as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.